you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. Indiana's county-by-county COVID-19 positivity map is undergoing changes next week to help local and school officials track the spread of the virus. The tracker will start scoring counties as blue, yellow, red, or orange to help local officials determine the best course of action. The state looks at three key factors when evaluating a county's COVID-19 risk: the number of new cases per 100,000 people, percent positivity for those tested, and the change in positivity from the previous week. Counties will receive a score between 0 and 3 on each of these factors. The average will establish the county's score. If a county scores 0 to 0.9, it will be shaded blue. If a county scores 1 to 1.9, it will be shaded yellow. If a county score is between 2 and 2.5, it will be shaded in orange. If the score is 2.5 or higher, it will be shaded red. To learn more about what each of these colors mean, visit our website, WJTS.tv. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb is extending the statewide face mask order after a recent uptick in coronavirus cases. Holcomb announced Wednesday that the state will stay stage 4.5 and the mask mandate will continue for another 30 days. The current restrictions on crowd size in restaurants, bars, and public events have also been extended. All orders will last through at least Friday, September 25th. For more information, visit our website. 9 new positive cases of COVID-19 have been reported by the Dubois County Health Department. Dubois County now has a total of 819 positive cases. 17 deaths have been reported as well. Now remember, the best way to keep yourself and others protected is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and mask up, Hoosiers. A free COVID-19 test site is opening in Daviess County. The Indiana State Department of Health is providing free COVID-19 testing at the Memorial Health Clinic on County Road 900 East. That's the Candleberg Road. It was open today and will be open again on Friday. The drive-through clinic is free, confidential, and is open between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Anyone 2 years old or above can be tested. A pursuit through Spencer County led to the arrest of a Jasper man. 24-year-old Isaiah Stokes was arrested and charged with a warrant from Spencer County for probation violation, a warrant from Dubois County for assault, domestic battery, a felony charge of resisting law enforcement in a vehicle, a misdemeanor charge of resisting law enforcement on foot, a misdemeanor charge of possession of marijuana, and a misdemeanor charge of reckless driving. It all happened Wednesday afternoon. Indiana State Police clocked a vehicle driven by Stokes traveling over 90 miles per hour on US 231. Police tried to conduct a traffic stop, but Stokes disregarded the patrol car. When the emergency lights went on, Stokes sped away from the trooper before stopping on State Road 62. When officers caught up to the stopped car, Stokes sped up again, heading towards I-64. Other officers joined in the chase, attempting to catch Stokes as he headed on I-64. Eventually, Stokes stopped the car in a rest park and started to run into a field. Troopers caught Stokes and arrested him. Stokes was taken to and booked into the Spencer County Jail. The school year had a relatively smooth start for the new Jasper Elementary School. The $34 million facility welcomed students for the first time on Wednesday, August 12th. The school features 4 pre-K rooms, 6 kindergarten rooms, a state-of-the-art STEAM lab, gymnasium, cafeteria with a stage, art and music rooms, a library, and 30 general rooms. There are 7 sessions in kindergarten and 6 sessions in all other grade levels. Jasper Elementary School Principal Kent Taylor says the students are mesmerized.
A lot of them say it's big, and I concur. It is big. But a lot of them are really excited about the prettiness of the building, the aesthetics. They're kind of at awe of how big the cafeteria is.
Taylor says getting the building ready for students was a team effort. Teachers spent hours getting their classrooms ready throughout the summer. Each room is filled with something different. Teachers are equipped with a new Diversa board in every room. The library is full of over 2,500 books. The STEAM lab has 2 3D printers and virtual reality goggles. All rooms have a speaker system to help students with hearing disabilities understand the teacher. There's even a special room with a green screen to make announcements on district's television station. Cafeteria staff members spent the summer preparing the kitchen. Over 800 students are fed in less than 2 hours every day at Jasper Elementary. After eating food that others may be allergic to, students can wash their hands at sinks located in the cafeteria. After lunch, students head outside for a 45-minute recess. To keep all students included and active, school officials put a glider in the playground. This gives students in wheelchairs the chance to interact and play with their peers. Teachers can even take their classes outside for a lesson. Classrooms share courtyards with grass, concrete, and a shaded area. To make the day easier for teachers, each wing has a workroom in it. And instead of going to the front office to print or make copies, the teachers simply swipe badges and can print directly from their rooms. Now, opening the doors to the new facility was not easy. Taylor says they had to overcome many obstacles.
We've had some growing pains that we've overcome as a team, which I'm very proud of the way we've overcome some of the growing pains that we were having as far as just sheer delivery of kids to school and kids to parents at the end of the day.
One of these was traffic during the morning drop-off and dismissal. After some headaches on the first day, Taylor says they implemented a process.
We'll give them a number, and then they will come and report to that number, which we will have their child waiting on them. So once we get the number ahead, put on a Google sheet, we will assign that number to the child. The child will go stand at that number, and instead of the cars waiting on the kids are waiting on the cars.
But staff members weren't the only ones who made the process successful right away. Taylor says he has to give some credit to their students.
They've been a big part of the success of our dismissal growth. The kids have taken a leadership role in helping make sure that they're in the right place at the right time, waiting for the parents in the right place. So we have to tip our hats to the kids as well.
The new Jasper Elementary School is located right across the street from the Jasper Middle School on North Portersville Road. To learn more about all that the school has to offer, visit jes.gjcs.k12.in.us. A federal appeals court is being asked to make mail-in ballots available to all Indiana voters for this fall's election. The appeal, filed Tuesday by the nonprofit group Indiana Vote by Mail and several voters, comes after a federal judge in Indianapolis on Friday rejected their request for a court order to extend the no-excuse mail-in balloting that Indiana allowed for the spring primary election because of the coronavirus outbreak. Their appeal maintains that Indiana's mail-in voting limits place an unconstitutional burden on those worried about the coronavirus exposure, but don't meet the state's excuse categories, including being 65 or older or being absent from their home counties on Election Day. Stay tuned. Weather and sports are still to come on 18 WJTS.